texted you more often. If I would've wanted you to care. But can't you see that I have been busy trying to pretend that I don't care?
Look, I do care, but I don't care. My phone is always on me, but I'm not there. Notified, but it always coincides with something that overrides. On the grind over time, nobody gets no reply. That's bona fide, no disrespect. Screen's always lighting up like a cigarette. I save my writing for the symphonette. Here's the thing.
It wasn't my fault. You're not my problem.
Look.
But you got issues.
Hey.
Don't call me.
You said I should've texted you more often. If I would've wanted you to care. But can't you see that I have been busy trying to pretend that I don't care?
Why do you think this is? What you say doesn't match up with how you're leaving me on red and how you never pick up the number that's on the girls on your phone. So you gotta be high Candy Crush score. Boy, you're wasting your time. Let me tell you, babe, it wasn't my fault. You're not my problem. Boy, you got issues. Don't call me.
You said I should've texted you more often. If I would've wanted you to care. But can't you see that I have been busy trying to pretend that I don't care? And you say I should've texted.
Don't hold out for a text that you'll never get. Are you bitter yet, or is it jealousy? Fundamentally, there's nothing you could thread to top my lethargy. A message in a bottle, in that bottle in an ocean. And that ocean is no metaphor for my devotion, but I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy.
And you say I should've texted you more often. If I would've wanted you to care. But can't you see that I have been busy trying to pretend that I don't care?
Always, always on me.
Yo, what's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? We got DLF in the chat as always. What's up, Skywalker OG? You want me to change it to 11:30? Man, I got some stuff to do. I'm actually in my attic. I'm sick. I'm cleaning out a lot of boxes as usual. Trying to get as much stuff done as possible. I got, I don't know, like 200 boxes still left. Play Custer's Revenge. Okay, I will do that when you actually take a whole day, a whole 24 hours to stop playing with your deck. That is when I will play Custer's Revenge. And I'll also play, yeah, the JJ Jesus and Centipede. When you stop playing with your deck for a whole 24 hours. And I know that's fucking impossible for you to do. So therefore, I guess I will not be playing the JJ Jesus. Anyways, people, let's get into he's gonna talk shit about me. Rich Uncle, Monty, talking about KP. Why don't you leave? Let KP rest in peace, okay? Leave her alone. The woman is no longer on this mortal plane. Leave people alone, DLF, okay? Stop it. All right, we're gonna get into this. Let me share my screen, and we're gonna get started. Let's see how much I can get into. I have 4 videos. I might skip around. Probably will. Let's go. All right.
I'm like on this, I'm looking at the fucking Xbox. I'm looking at the Xbox menu right now. There's a game for the Xbox Series X. I swear to God, it's called Stalker 2.
Okay, should I look that up? Sup, Luke? Hopefully you're gonna feel better right now. Hopefully can cheer you up. If you want to share what's happening, you know, maybe I don't know, maybe we can help. Long story short, I made a bad joke and some people took it personally, and now I feel I have a very angry Discord server after me. Gotcha. Yeah, shit like that does happen, man. And what I can say these days is that the thing about jokes is that if you hit 50% of the time with your jokes, that's actually pretty good. That at least half the time your audience is laughing. Like not everybody's gonna laugh at every joke, but at least if somebody's laughing half the time during a whole montage of jokes, that means that they're hidden. Because everybody's sense of humor is very different and is very personal, and that is one of the exact reasons I will not tell jokes. It depends. At school, maybe I will at school, or if in a learning area, if it's all dudes, then certain jokes will hit with the guys. If there's like half the ladies there, there's some jokes that are completely inappropriate. The other thing is at work, I do not tell jokes at work because there's always going to be somebody who's going to be offended, or they probably maybe not offended, or they don't care, but they're going to still report you to HR. So these days, a lot of comedians say they will not do college tours because there's too much people who are too much in their feelings and too very, I don't know how to put this, with, I don't know, progressive with the times. They just don't like certain jokes that typically there could be humor in certain things. They don't want to have the jokes put out there. So there's a lot of comedians, they do not do college tours. I would suggest people don't do jokes at work unless you really have a very personal relationship with the person or people there. But the more people hearing your joke, the more chances of your ass to be brought to HR. All right. The joke's context was absolutely unintentional with what people took it as. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Context is everything. So you might be telling a joke, somebody else might have said something either immediately before or after, or the idea or conversation topic could be something that could be juxtaposed or whatnot with what you're talking about. Then people take your joke really, really personally. So all I'm gonna say is you got to be careful these days. There's a lot of warriors out there, a lot of people who will want to warp and twist what you say, even though contextually you were not trying to be offensive. People will take it like that. Remember, we are a I always kind of get this mixed up between like high context and low context culture. You know what I mean? uh I think we're low context, right, in America, and in places like Japan, it's high context, right? Yeah. We're low context because we focus on words rather than what we actually mean when communicating. In Japan, it's not what you say, it's not the words that you say, it's how you actually mean and feel is is how you get across to people there. So yes, we are low context over here. Your talk about my dicky do offends you. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Let's continue.
Because I'm looking at this thing, it says the making of Stalker 2. Watch now. Does anybody know if Stalker 2 is any good? Mike, it's a game where you play as yourself. That's what Monty's thinking, right? Because he can't just get the right fucking. He can't just get the right fucking charge on. No, he has to make.
No, I just like fucking around. I know you have a harassment charge, but we're still gonna say you're a stalker, okay? Stop it. It's just funny that way, stalker.
Up shit. So now that aggravated harassment is now a stalking charge.
Okay, so says the guy who wants to place the game Stalker.
Even though, you know, aggravated that's like saying, you know, I got arrested for possession of crack cocaine. But what they really found on me was, I don't know, heroin. That's the difference between a fucking
No, it's not. Those are too hard shit. That's like some hardcore drugs, like both of them. Oh yeah, it's like I'm doing the black tar instead of the hard white. Okay, I mean they're different, but they're still hardcore shit you don't wanna mess with.
aggravated harassment and a stalking, okay? In case you didn't know. Oh, I mean, I guess technically the fucking the charges. I mean, technically they can be both be classified as, you know, bothering people.
It's like a follow game. Okay, gotcha.
You know,
G-Force. I remember that. I used to watch this cartoon called G-Force. It was popping, man. I think it was like an 80s cartoon. Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, you guys remember G-Force, the Guardians of Space? That was popping.
I don't.
Yeah, 1986, first episode.
But anyway, no. It you know what I should do? I'm actually thinking about this too because, you know, I found out I'm legally allowed.
Oh, yours is a spin-off from the 2007 movie? Okay, let me look that up. But I remember watching like G-Force Guardians of Space cartoon from like 1986. I used to like watching that. I used to also like watching Jason and the Road Warriors. That was like another 80s, 90s cartoon.
To go to Catherine Parettas' grave.
Okay, okay, there you're gonna go to KP's grave. Okay, there DLF at large, get it? Like Lamont at large. Actually, I was thinking of starting a Lamont at large type of thing, but for Canadians, you know. I actually looked this shit up. I'm not kidding you. I looked this shit up. I haven't even watched this, but by coincidence, I was looking up the different types of people and whatnot for based on the different countries in the world. And Canada has quite an exhaustive list. Not as big as the States, though. Australia is okay, has a good amount, but yeah, Canada has like a very significant list of people who have unalived people on multiple occasions. Hungary's there as well. Holy shit! Some of these countries, the list is super exhaustive.
And the reason I'm allowed to go to her grave
Why?
is because that
My mic sounds like shit. Is it really sounding like shit, or is it my voice?
I can't go there when Lauren is there.
Oh man, you are a toilet seat slammer.
But I can go,
Shameful.
you know, whenever I fucking feel like it with Lauren not being there. And this is what I found out. Okay. This is what I found out. So first and foremost, Only Lauren had the restraining order against me.
Sounds very tiny. My mic sounds tiny, like I have a tiny mic.
That's why when Catherine died, I never got any kind of call or anything.
I could
Because
have
I'm
told you
pretty
that.
sure they
Yeah.
have to call you if, like, you have a restraining order against somebody and they, drop dead. But since Catherine didn't have the restraining order, I was legally allowed to be around her. Okay. That was why, if you remember, right after I got out of jail for the second time with them, if you remember, I went to Oneey Jacks, the restaurant in Lockport, because I was curious to go there. I was curious to go to this Oneey Jacks.
You guys remember Oneey Jacks? I think I don't know, a year ago or less. I kind of put that out there, Oneey Jacks, because I think it's by Tonawanda area, if I remember. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now about this Oneey Jacks.
Jacks place. Okay. I was very curious because I would go past that place every time I would go to court. And I'm like, what is this One-Eye Jack's place? And
Oh, it's the one in Lockport.
I looked it up. It looked like something that I'd be interested in, so I went. And that was it. Because I would go to court so early in the morning. I would get in, get out before One-Eye Jack's was even open. So if you remember the one time I went there and I was live streamed myself going to One-Eye Jags and shit. And fucking Catherine showed up. Oh, I just farted. Catherine showed up at One-Eye Jacks. I don't know. She knew I was live streaming. That's the funny thing. She knew I was live streaming.
So she showed up at Oneey Jacks. How far is Oneey Jacks from these ladies' homes? Is it a popular place? It seems it's popular. It has 1,300 reviews. 1313 to be exact. So 1,313 reviews. Accumulation of reviews is a 4.6 out of 5. So it seems like for a place of Lockport, which isn't a really huge city or town, that's actually pretty good.
She came in, no fucking mask. Remember, that was the middle of COVID. No fucking mask. And she's over there picking up her fucking order. I don't know what she ordered. She just ordered like some bullshit and left. Just to see me, right? Just to see me. I bet you she was like, hey, Lauren, Mike Constantino's down at One-Eye Jacks. You gotta go and fuck with him. And Lauren's like, I don't know. He might rape and impregnate us.
Okay, trigger warning, and once again, there goes my ability to freaking monetize this video. Every single time, DLF, I really gotta delete these videos off this YouTube channel because I am working for free. Monty is poor right now. Very, very poor. We're going over these DLF videos when DLF, can't you even put the G in front of that? Can you do us a solid, and whenever you want to make offensive comments and laugh and joke, which is very low bar, by the way, please put a G in front of the R word so it doesn't get picked up, okay?
I don't know. Is that something that I would do?
Yes, you've literally said that you were going to do that to them, and that is why your original charges was 4, and they were originally gonna be 4 felonies, but they went to a different class of misdemeanor, and you got harassment charges, and they dropped, I think, what was it, 3 of them, so you only got 1.
He's like, oh, no, don't worry
I think they dropped
about
2 and
it.
you
Don't
got
worry
2.
about it.
I think they dropped 3,
I'll
right?
go in there because he's minding his own fucking business. I'm going to go in there so that you don't get in trouble. Because if she knew I was live streaming and she went in there, she could actually get in trouble. Yeah, that's the...
How would she get in trouble to going somewhere when she has the restraining order against you? I mean, there are reasonable, I mean, incidents where you both didn't know you guys were gonna be at a very common slash popular place. Then one or both of you gotta immediately remove yourselves from that area or locale. But I think you have delusions of grandeur there, DLF. I don't think she was watching your live streams and whatnot, saying that she's just gonna come around because you're there.
The other thing too. That's the other thing, you know.
I will not bully you into doing videos under your under my standards, really. So you can't do me a solid and put that G in front of the R word.
Because if you have a restraining order against somebody and you know that they're going to be at a certain place, you can't go there either. Like, you have to... Now, if it's something like, oh, I just so happened to stumble upon you, that's fine. But like my mom, now my mom's like, okay, I got a restraining order against you. Okay, well, what does that even mean? No, no, explain it to me. What do you think that actually means? You know, all those fucking jokes that I talk about, where I'm like, okay, now you're gonna have to go around.
Neurologists are stunned.
All right,
They've confirmed that ear
you heard
ringing is
that.
shrinking your brain.
The core.
You heard that, right? So MommaScrunch, aka MommaMcVeigh, has a restraining order against DLF. So we're gonna get into that right now. Okay. Listen, DLF, I'm gonna have to delete that comment there. You can't be putting gross comments in the chat. So
Corner, and you know, that's all on you now. You have to be the one that goes around the corner now. Especially since you have those fucking whoopee plates. And I could pick your fucking car out from a mile away with your fucking custom whoopee plates.
what the hell's a whoopee plate?
So fuck it. You know, now you can't go past my home.
Is it like a custom plate?
Before, I really couldn't do anything, but once I got those papers served to me, now I'm just like, you know what? Now you can't go to my home. Now every single time I see you going to my house and going past my house means you're going to my house. Yeah, all these jokes, you laugh, but you're under that fucking rule set now. I hope you know that.
Okay, your mom's custom plate says Whoopi002. What is a whoopee? What's a whoopee to her? Like, I don't get it. Why is my ops MommaScrunch a whoopee? Hey, DLF, do you know that MommaScrunch is my ops and she's also your ops? So we have a common ops. So Whoopi, Wiktionary says a term of endearment. A fictional character, usually physically attractive, who is put under constant stress and angst so as to create emotional attachment. Okay, well, that is definitely MommaScrunch, not MommaScrunch, because she is 100% not physically attractive.
Like for me, there's no reason I should ever go past your house. Okay? There's nothing on your fucking street, okay? You can't go to the place, you can't go to the fucking Greek place, you can't go to fucking Rock Burger, you can't go to fucking, what is it? I keep saying Chick-fil-A.
Okay, wait a second. I looked that up. So it says that term is conjectured to have derived from the name for a child security blanket in the 1983 movie Mr. Mom. Okay, so poncho liners were first used by the U.S. military in the Vietnam War. They gained the nickname Whoopee. Later, that term is conjectured to have derived from the name for a child security blanket in the 1983 movie Mr. Mom. Okay, so she's naming her car after a child security blanket, so her car's her security blanket. Is that it?
It's not Chick-fil-A, it's a Cluck Cluck Moo Moo. You can't go to Cluck Cluck Moo Moo. You can't go to fucking Saigon Cafe. Yeah, I could really go for some Thai food right now.
Yeah, me too, DLF.
What are you gonna get there? Some of that there Thai bet food? I could really go for some. I could really go for some China Panese food. Right now, yeah, I could get some Chinese food. No, but seriously though, like I
What?
can go.
You're getting iced tea to investigate your mom and uncle for what?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. That's why I wasn't. That's why I wasn't arrested when I didn't leave after I saw Catherine Parettas walk into Oneey Jacks. That's why I didn't get arrested for that.
All right, we're gonna move ahead. All right, we're gonna move ahead a little bit. He's gonna be talking about some more
Finally,
stuff
homemade
after this
Manjaro makes your
commercial.
pants drop in just 1 week.
Cool.
I've developed
All casually and shit. And be like, hey, and you're like, hey, Mike, how's it going? He's like, I'm good, girls. You ready for your teeth creaming? Yes, I am. And I'll be like, ugh, there's your fucking teeth creaming. For a broad that got her teeth sealed, isn't that the same thing as getting your teeth creamed?
What?
Hey, baby, I'm gonna cream your teeth. I don't know. I'm trying to just be stupid
Yeah, you watch way too much prawn.
when I was making up that shit. You know what I was doing? I was just trying to be as vulgar and as dumb as possible.
Oh, why am I ops with MommaScrunch? Oh, it started with the cat incident. So back in when was it again? 2022? Yeah, back in 2022, DLF decided he wanted to get a new cat. He started to go around to different shelters, and I made my comments on it. Like, I get that people want to have a cat, but then I also get that the last time he had a cat, which was his cat Gravy, he was 5-finger discounting food. So I was a bit concerned that the cat might not be able to have a proper diet. But MommaScrunch took it upon herself after DLF wasn't able to go to different shelters to get a cat because somebody kept on calling around saying that he was going to try and get a cat and that he's probably not well suited for a cat. She thought that was me and my crew. So MommaScrunch just started talking mad crazy shit that I'm trying to stop DLF from getting a cat. MommaScrunch, I have no control of what other adult individuals are saying and will say and will do. I'm not in control of their actions. If somebody's calling around saying that DLF is not well fit for a cat and the shelter or shelters listen, that is not my problem and I didn't do it. But that's how MommaScrunch got it off from me, okay? Did you get the email about the cleaner copy? Yes, we're going to go over the cleaner copy of the police report as well as your text messages between MommaScrunch and her saying that she's gonna blow shit up.
Man, every time I get on the Xbox here, I've been going on using Xbox a lot lately. Just because I know how to use the Xbox Series X has its own fucking internet browser and shit. Every time I get on here, it gives me a fucking tip on how to get an achievement for Dune Spice Wars. And I'm like, I don't even play that game. Like, is there any way I could change the achievement tip?
Or maybe you should play that game. Okay, when does he start mentioning it?
Unlock exclusive
I think I'm gonna
content,
start right
skip
here.
the ads, and support free speech.
Rumble Premium, the way free.
All right.
Like nickel.
Luke says DLF the Xbox has had a web browser since the fucking 360. Exactly.
You know what I'm talking. They look like old nickels. Those are called 2032 batteries. And yes, you have those batteries in your computer because that's how. See, when I get my computer back, okay.
All right, so if you don't know what 2032 batteries are, 2032 batteries, you typically use those for like I don't know, when the last thing I put a 2032 battery in was like a calculator. But there's different types of like coin-like batteries like that. So there's 2032, 2025, etc., etc., etc. Okay? So basically, yeah, your computer does have a battery like that where it kind of acts as in regards to conductance, because actually maybe I shouldn't get into this, but what you typically want is that for your computer to turn on, there's a thing where the voltage and current has to go slightly out of phase with the actual power source before it starts. Yes, exactly. So what needs to start first is your CMOS. So your CMOS on the board needs to start first, and then it will take power from its actual source. So it's a kind of modulation, or what I say, conduct. It's more like it's what it is capacitance. If I'm gonna really say, yeah, it's more like it's acting like a capacitor in its sense. Cypher says it keeps the BIOS chip to be on so it remembers. Yes, exactly. Yeah, thank you, Cypher, for explaining that a lot better. Let's get back to the show.
When I get my computer back, I'm gonna fucking hook it all up again, right? And it's gonna tell me that my time is the correct time, because even though it's been, not plugged in or anything, that's how the computer keeps time when the computer's off and not plugged in. It's got a little fucking 2032 battery. Okay? That's how it keeps track of their fucking settings and shit too.
2032's don't die that quickly. That is very true. I've like booted up some computers after like 2 years and it still is fine. Is he worried that your 2030C or 2032 battery is gonna die? Is that what you're worried about because MommaScrunch has your computer?
So, yeah, that's easy enough to fucking change out. You just fucking pop it out. Like, those things last for years, though. That's how like the early Nintendo games used to save. When you had they called it a that's what they called it, a battery backup. That's how you would save your game. And nowadays, you try to find a game that has the battery backup, and it's near impossible because all the batteries burned out. So, you know, there's a whole thing where you gotta go out now and get those batteries, and then you have to open up the tape and replace the battery. It's not that hard. It's basically just popping a new battery on.
What? You're worried that your dad will be putting CP on your computer? Why would your dad do that?
Whatever.
Are you really concerned about that? Because you would have an out. Like if they're okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna start with that shit. That is so out there. I'm
But
not.
like I said, I'm not ripping my mom off or anything like that. But that shit, what she.
Welcome to this video
You think
review
he's gonna
about
pay?
weight loss. So
He's
today
gonna
I'm here
pay
to talk to you
MommaScrunch
about
back?
a coffee loophole.
Said it cannot be tolerated. Okay? I'm sorry. That's evil.
Nice cipher.
That's an example of threatening to use my computer for evil, not good. My dad's always like, Mike, use a computer for good, not evil. Well, look at what's your fucking wife doing over there? Using the computer for evil and not good. You know, maybe while that computer's in her possession, maybe she should use my computer, I don't know, to figure out a cure for AIDS or some shit. I don't know. Figure out a cure for cancer. I'm sure that fucking computer's, you know, well capable enough to figure out a cure for fucking cancer. But no, she'd rather use my computer as a bomb and not for curing cancer.
I love it that DLF is way so deep into what his computer's capabilities are that he's now expanded and expound on this whole topic. Yes, use your computer for good, DLF, not for evil.
And what am I using it for? I use it to play games on it and make music. Oh, now you took away my fucking Pro Tools, Ma. You took away my goddamn Pro Tools.
Were you actually using Pro Tools to record music and it still comes out like crap? Please, DLF, please don't tell me you were actually using Pro Tools. DLF, I think your family would have a lot of problems if your dad actually actively and intently will put CP on your computer. That's really messed up.
Oh, so you just use it for evil. Like Dad said, you're in that death metal band, and all your lyrics are evil. Oh, are they? Oh, they're just diss tracks.
Speaking of which, do you see how far Josie has gone? Like Josie and what was their channel called again? Something like Misery Machine. How much subs does Josie have these days? Because Josie, when she did the interview with me, had like 7,000 subs. Now she has 580,000. Josie is doing extremely well right now with what she's been doing online. You're using Pro Tools at the library? Okay, slow clap, slow clap. Alien Abduction says DLF is in big trouble. MommaScrunch and Lauren have joined together and are getting a super restraining order put on in. Yeah, super uber restraining order. All right.
What is it? Tomorrow. Oh, maybe I'll go to the library down in that town tomorrow. After I go talk to the dick. Go talk to the dick. And then maybe I'll go down to the library. Do what I gotta do there. Upload some video.
You was using Audacity, OBS, and Hydrogen at home. Okay, I mean Audacity isn't bad, but if you really want to be professional, you gotta use the Pro Tools. I use OBS regularly whenever I do videos. I'm always OBSing.
You know. Maybe I'll call them up to all the dicks. Be like, yo. What's going on with this docket number? I gotta get in there to talk to you guys because
No, you're
now
no, no, you're messing with us. The Downtown Library has a recording studio. I'm gonna look this up right now.
my mother and my father found out I came down and did a report, and now they're fucking trying to press charges on me for some made up bullshit. I don't even know. They're making more bullshit. Like I threaten their dog and their cat, their dogs and their cat or whatever. Like I know. You have proof for that?
Okay, did you actually threaten? And he's right. It seems University of Buffalo Library's recording studios in Silverman Library on North Campus and Abbott Library on South Campus have recording studios, and I never knew that.
The only thing I really said was like, who's gonna take care of your dogs and your cat when you're in jail, when you're in prison, and Dad's on his deathbed? It was a legitimate.
Oh, nice. I mean, kind of something I kind of expected in Buffalo. I don't know, maybe more Detroit, maybe like Baltimore. It's actually pretty cool that you can go to a library these days and there's a recording studio there.
Because my mom asks me all the fucking time, who's gonna take care of Willie? Who's gonna take care of Willie when you're going to the psych ward? Because you want to go and tattle on your uncle.
What a somber moment, DLF. Didn't you think this was gonna happen? When you tattle to the police, MommaScrunch and PapaScrunch is doing
Who's
shit.
gonna look after Willie when you're in Cleveland? You know, this type of bullshit. You know, I don't consider that a threat.
Okay, your library is bigger than the NYC library. Okay, I'm not. Okay, you know what? Let me look that up.
Oh, and by the way, I do have extra evidence besides that one text message. I gotta compile it all.
All right, DLF. X'd it out. The New York Public Library Stephen A. Schwartzman building is actually the biggest in New York State, not the one in Buffalo that you're thinking of. Yeah, the Schwartzman building, New York Library is the biggest one. So there you go.
I better do that. I better do that before the dicks tomorrow.
All right, after this, Central Branch Library, downtown Buffalo. Okay, let me check that out. I already checked out the Schwartzman one. We're gonna go to the Central Library in downtown Buffalo. Listen, Buffalo hasn't been booming in 100 years. DLF. Buffalo was actually supposed to be a city as big and as popular as New York City, and was in fact, a lot of people thought it would surpass New York City, because that's why Buffalo is a city of light, first city to actually get lights powered through electricity by way of the falls and whatnot. But then shit didn't happen. Yeah, like Buffalo was supposed to be as big as Chicago, as big as NYC, as big as LA, but shit just fizzled out. Look at what's happening with Detroit right now.
Anyway, this is Dragon Lord Frodo, and I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching this.
All right, people, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to get into it. So what's the next one? The next one is the Buffalo Police Comeback. So we're going to take a look at this
Big
one.
retailers hate when you do this,
Mama's
but they
Scrunch
can't
is
do
your
a damn
ops
thing
now,
about it.
DLF.
There's this new
You
battery-operated
know what
power
you should
wash.
do?
This push-to-drink bottle gives
Well,
you
actually,
more
maybe I
energy
shouldn't
and
say
better
that.
sleep. It also helps you fight disease and aging.
MommaMcVeigh. You know, MommaScrunch is your ops, and MommaScrunch is now my ops. Or should I say, MommaScrunch is being my ops, now she's your ops.
How much time do we have? Holy shit, do we have some fucking news for you kiddies today? We got a lot of shit to go over. Just hold in there for a couple minutes, okay? Hopefully we can get this video done so it's already uploaded. But we got some shit we need to talk about.
Facts, Luke. Facts.
Okay? Including some breaking news that I just found out a couple minutes prior to this, to me even turning the camera on. And we're gonna get into it. But first, I gotta go downstairs and check my mail because I am getting something today from Buffalo Family Court. And hopefully this is something that that's
Wrong video? No, we're gonna go over this video and then we'll see. This video is the one where it say Buffalo Police had to speak to you. Hey, for your stovetop there, DLF, do you have like a gas-powered stove? Because I hear an arc lighter happening. The sound.
There's going to be some kind of answer to all this. And like I said, we have some breaking news. I'm not even sure why I was never informed about this.
Wait a second, so you mislabeled them then. So this is the video talking about KP. Okay. The Buffalo Police come by to serve me papers regarding my parents. More thoughts on KP's death. Okay, sure. All right, we'll go to a different one. Since
Throw out your old heater and switch to this one to heat your home for almost no cost. This jet engine inspired.
All right,
turn off central heating
How
immediately
will I
and plug this
pay
in to
off
slash
my
winter
mom,
energy bills by
MommaMcVeigh,
85%. This plug-in
DLF
heater is being called the
hardcore
Tesla.
pawn spoof. No one, and I mean no one wants to see you do porn, DLF. Stop it.
Hey kiddies, it's Dragon Lord Frodo. I was supposed to go to the police station today, see if I could talk to the dicks. But I decided I was going to eat weed today instead. Whatever. Tomorrow would be a better day anyway. I got therapy tomorrow, and I think maybe after therapy, I think I'm gonna go and talk to the police tomorrow after therapy. You know, just because, like, I can't go to therapy all stoned anyway, so I might as well just go. I might as well just go to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, go to the police station.
He was getting a what?
After the police station. What's up, Willie? So I think that's what
You really need to get that prostate checked. Like, you shouldn't be peeing like that, where you go, then it stops, then you go, then it stops, and you go, then it stops. That's not normal pissing, my friend. Alien Abduction says in one of his latest videos, he said he was getting a grape test. You mean like one of those kits? Because you are alleging your uncle did this to you, what, like years and years and years ago?
I'm gonna do.
Has it been like 20 years or something?
Today I gotta go to the food pantry. I gotta go to the food pantry today. I'm gonna hold off for, because right now it's 11:44 a.m. The food pantry doesn't start till noon. It's like noon to 3, I think it is. It's not that far anyway. But I think I'm gonna hold off. I think I'm gonna hold off a couple hours for the food pantry. I'm not gonna go right away.
You will learn to like that.
I just want to get in and out and done, and that's it. I don't want to sit in the fucking line all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Usually people just start lining up at noon, and then I'm out of there in like an hour. If I go like around 1:30 or so, all that line will be dead.
All right. You need to brush that cat, DLF.
You know, Willie. Oh.
Brush your cat, Willie.
I go to sit down, and Willie goes right underneath my asshole. What's up, Willie? Well, you gotta go under my asshole. Yeah, because the last time I went to the food pantry, no, we're not going to start with the bites. We're not going to start biting. The last time I went to the food pantry,
I don't think I'd ever describe my cats as doing that. Cats do that. They'll like get behind you. You got to be very careful, because whenever I walk in my house, I'm constantly looking down, because there's some animal, right below me, and if I keep looking forward, I've learned that whenever I first started getting cats, usually I'd be walking and I'd be looking straight. When I walk in my house now, it's just this normal thing to do. I always gotta walk and look down so I don't like step on or hurt or injure my animals.
I had the
But I will never ever ever say that my cat is underneath my asshole. Never.
Listen to, I don't know what it was. It was some retard with his assistant, and his fucking assistant just kept talking to him like he was like a little kid and shit. He'd be like, okay, we're gonna, we gotta get the bunny food. And I'm just like, oh, I gotta listen to this shit. And then there's like these chairs lined up around the edge of the room that you sit down, and then once you're in the fucking building, you have to sit in a line on these chairs, and then when each person goes, then you move down one seat. It's the weirdest fucking thing I can ever fucking think of.
How is that weird?
So it's like I gotta get up, get back, sit back down, get up, sit back down, like every 2 minutes. And then this fucking assistant's like, I'm not gonna sit. I'm just gonna let somebody else sit. I'm just gonna stand the whole time. I'm like, oh god damn it, just fucking sit the fuck down. Because now like my mother always says, and I never understood what she meant by this, and now I get it. When she says I hover. Yeah, that's what that means when you just stand there, just around somebody. That's what my mom calls hovering.
Listen, you don't have enough cheeks to keep Willie warm, and your cat does not go up your asshole.
And
if your cat's going up, that means your asshole isn't clean and they're smelling something.
I'm looking out my side vision, and I see this fucking woman that's supposed to be an assistant to this kid or a guy or whatever, and she's got her fucking phone out like this. Like she's standing in front of this guy right next to me. She's like, look what I got on my phone. Look what I got on my... I don't know what the fuck I'm like, oh my God. Shut the fuck up, lady. Can you fucking shut the fuck up? It was literally pissing me off. Okay? I don't think you know what? I told my therapist this, and he agrees with me. I told my therapist this. I said women should not be therapists.
Oh boy.
Okay? Now hear me out for a second. I said women should not be therapists. And I got reasons behind that. First off, all the women therapists I've ever had, they all...
Your booty hole needs a drawstring. Your booty hole would only need a drawstring to shut it closed because your sphincters are worn out. The only way your sphincters are worn out if you've been pushing shit in your asshole. Typically, because if you push the other way, it doesn't get worn out. Is when you push in rather than out, right? Well, actually, it can get worn out the other way. Like if you keep holding in your shit, literally, it'll wear down. That's why they say never hold your pee, because you're wearing out your sphincter muscles, in that area as well. And plus, you could get infections, right? That's the joke. The joke is that you've been pushing shit in your asshole, not like shit in your asshole, but like stuff up your asshole. Is that the joke?
all like to talk to you like you're a child, okay? I don't like dealing with women because of that. I realize that. They all like to talk to you like you're a kid. Even my mom does it. She's like, "Oh, my kid, my child." She'll use that, and I'm like 40 years old. Okay, all you gotta talk to me like you're a child. Well, if you wouldn't act like a child, well, maybe if you wouldn't treat me like a fucking child. You know, you treat me like a fucking child because you saw it on a fucking movie. Okay, that's why you're treating me like that. And then you say you're treating me like that because I act like that, but then I act like that because you're treating me like a child. It's like a whole circular thing. Yeah, my mom's like, "Oh, I offered to pay for your driving school and you didn't go." It is your responsibility to make sure that I am prepared for life outside of Lovejoy. Okay? Why would you ever want a car? Car bones is walking distance. Everything you want is right within walking distance, Mike. You got your pizzeria. You got your fucking 7-Eleven. This is one of the arguments they actually use to say that this is why we don't want them driving.
All right, I really would not want you in a car, DLF. Like, you think you have the composure to be behind the wheel? of a vehicle.
Everything is
You even have what it takes to be driving a car.
right there for you. Everything is in walking distance.
Finally, Homemade
Oh
Manjaro makes your
man,
pants drop in
these
just 1
commercials.
week. I've developed a
We don't have any Mexican
Or get a
restaurants.
scooter.
We don't have any Chinese restaurants.
Sup?
Well,
Selfish, what's happened to him? He's allegedly, supposedly. What happened was, okay, how do I put this? He's saying that MommaScrunch, aka now MommaMcVeigh, has been making B0mb threats against him. He also put out a report to the police station against MommaScrunch and PapaScrunch, and in turn they took one out on him. Now there's allegedly a restraining order. So this is pretty much where we are. We're going to take a look at some emails from DLF in due time, but we're going to take a look a little bit more on this. Then after this, we're going to go for the bike ride to the police station, right?
I'm sure you can ask one of these pizzerias to make you a taco if you wanted one. This is what my parents do. So I'm like, fuck it. I left Lovejoy. And they go, oh well, I gotta move back because now I think my mom wants to be like my fucking legal guardian. So she's like, Mike, you gotta move back to Lovejoy. No, if you want to be my legal guardian, you're gonna have to move over here. I ain't moving back over to you. Fuck that. You're moving back. You're moving here. I will not go over to your fucking neighborhood because I don't like going there. Because there's too many fucking white people in Lovejoy.
Me and DLF friends now, we're like frenemies. We're like bros and hoes all at the same time.
And my mom's like, that makes no sense. What doesn't make sense? They're saying there's too many white people. Yeah, because there is. Oh, but it makes no sense. Okay, then why'd we leave Zelmer? Because there were too many black people. Okay, well then I left Lovejoy because there's too many white people. But white people don't bring down the property value.
Yeah, exactly. We're bros and hoes at the same time.
I don't care. I don't care. You could take your fucking property value and shove it up your fucking ass. Okay? Nobody gives a shit. Okay?
The acute racism.
Property value. You go fuck your property value.
You remember when I thought the whole Lovejoy thing was kind of over focused, but then when I looked it up, there has been multiple cases of like blatant racism happening in Lovejoy, that specific area of like Buffalo. And then you thought he identified, yeah, he only identifies as a black man when it's convenient. He only identifies as a Jainist when it's convenient.
Your property value meant that I wasn't able to fucking hang out with Eugene for years. Remember when his dad didn't let him come over when we were in Lovejoy. You used to always bring him over when we lived on Zelmer, but once we moved to Lovejoy,
yeah,
his
Lovejoy's
dad put his
not
foot down and said, you're not going to fucking Lovejoy. So Eugene had to sneak over on the bus. Hi. Oh, I never pet my cat. I never pet Willie. What do you think I'm doing right now? So I don't pet. How about this? How about I don't pet Willie because I don't want to sexually abuse Willie. What's up, Willie? He's just sitting there. Say hi, Willie. Come on, Willie.
All right, I'm gonna go forward a little bit. I gotta see what else we have in store for this. I believe you said that. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Neurologists
We're gonna go to
stunned.
this area here.
They've confirmed that ear ringing is shrinking your brain cells.
Straight mess.
Really, there was UFC 309 last night. Did I miss that? Okay, okay.
I can live stream this and the new one. Okay, this one I can sell Final Fantasy X and X-2. Don't really fucking care too much, to be honest. What's this one? Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate.
Oh my god, I just missed one of the most epic UFCs of all time. John Bones Jones versus Stipe Miocic. How did I miss this? I was supposed to be watching that crap. You know what? I was down after the whole Tyson versus, of course, you know who match. And I was trying to watch it on Netflix and it was crapping out. And how could I have missed last night? UFC 309, my boy John Bones Jones winning TKO round 3.
2. Yeah, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this one when I get the computer back. Because then we could segue, we could play these two and then segue into Baldur's Gate 3.
What do I think of the Tyson fight? I think that Tyson could have done more, but then again, I think at his age, he's kind of just looking for the money rather than anything else.
Okay? So this is going to be one of the ones that I'm going to play, but when I get my computer back. Because then we can also play, Baldur's Gate 2, and then there's another one, but it's more of like an action hack and slash kind of thing. There is, I think, one or two where it's like a action hack and slash. And I do have those.
It was crapping out for everybody. Honestly, I feel like complaining to Netflix, like, listen, you got to give me some money back because because I only got my Netflix for this month because of the Tyson fight. And I couldn't even watch it.
I believe I have those on my Switch. And I think
all right. What else does he put in here? We don't want to listen to your video games, okay? We're going to go to the next video. DLF has been uploading a lot these days. Let's go to the Ride in the Adult Tricycle.
Don't put salt under your tongue unless you want to gain 2 inches in 2 weeks like my 61-year-old husband.
To the Dank.
I went out with a 61-year-old guy who was 5 inches the first time, and a week later, he was 7 inches.
All right.
So here we go. So he's at the police station. Then after that, we're going to look at the text messages from MommaMcVeigh, aka MommaScrunch. And then we're going to look at his police report.
All right. So I just went in there and they told me that we're still waiting for the detective. They gotta do some crap first. All right, let's go to the library.
I did hear that 2 inches a month. Those ads are not for me. I don't have a problem with gaining and or losing weight. So
town ballroom.
Pretty much, Luke.
That's what
ads are
our
weird.
plays. ads.
Yeah, that's all they have for ads. Is pretty much that, Luke. Sex scams and political scandals, yes. And losing weight, which actually kind of goes under the scams. If you're losing 2 inches around your waist in a month, you should kind of be concerned, because for that to happen, you're above standard for like weight loss. Like, you're losing weight way too rapidly. Your weight loss should be slow and steady, people. If you rapidly lose weight, that does take a toll on your body. Oh, why is that dude parked there like that? Interesting. Kind of like, WTF? You don't just park on the sidewalk like that. You want me to do the video going to therapy where you ride the tricycle through the food belt?
Yeah, they basically just said.
How about we schedule that for next time, DLF? And if you really want me to go over these videos, you gotta pinky swear, or gotta have a gentleman's handshake, that you will not say naughty words or talk about dirty, inappropriate things, so that I can monetize this channel. How about that? You think you're up to a gentleman's handshake?
Call back next week. So
it does kind of look like that, doesn't it?
My therapist thinks I should call up that where I was going and telling what do you call it, the fucking they're saying they're getting a special victims unit out. Oh boy, that should be interesting. I mean, oh shit.
You're not here to make videos for me, then what are you here for?
He said we're gonna get the special victims unit. So this is gonna be like, what's that one show my mom watches? Oh shit.
Law and Order, SVU.
Oh. I almost fell right there. What's that one show?
Nothing like riding your tricycle in the single lane downtown. That's lane for cars as well as for the light rail. Love it.
What's that one show my mom watches? Law and Order SVU. That's what he said is going to happen. They're getting a special victims unit.
Did I ever tell you guys I lost my wallet in Baltimore, Maryland, because the firefighter in it was more like a pickup truck with, like, the wide back. They decided to work, I guess, on a fiend that was ODing, so they blocked the light rail tracks, and I had to catch my bus back from Baltimore to NYC. So I had to get off the light rail and start running real fast because I already prepaid for my bus and I couldn't miss it, as I'm going to have to pay more money. So I ran and I lost my wallet filled with money. I was so pissed off. Ugh. So somebody got a really nice designer wallet filled with American and Canadian cash.
To do that shit. Special victims unit. because the victim is special.
Oh, you are right. A white back is called a dually. I did have four wheels in the back. It probably did, but I meant like the it had like a cap, but the way how the firefighter like pickup trucks are, it's not exactly a cap. It's like an add-on to the back where you have like these rows of little things that you might need in different compartments. Kind of like how a construction worker person would have like, those um I don't know, those steel boxes in the back of the truck where you could, pop the top, or you have the little slide out trays that you could lock, kind of like that.
Very special.
Oh yeah, I like dualies. Dualies are nice, but can I afford a dually? Because typically a dually, you're spending 120K, 130, 140K easily for a dually these days. Like, there's no way you're getting a dually for less than 100K. Even like a 2023 can cost you that, 2024, 2025. Yeah, something like that, Luke.
Hey, there's the weed dispenser. Hey, should we get a joint? Ah. Yo, we're gonna get a joint.
Oh, so he is getting a joint. All right, after this, we got one more, people. I love it that it says dank.
Oh.
When it comes to, what's funny about the word dank? Dank is actually a very offensive word because it means disagreeably damp, musty, and typically cold. Like when you think of caves, a dank cave isn't a cave you want to be in. But if it's freaking dank weed, that's definitely something you want to be in. Funny how, yeah, everything else other than dank weed is a negative. Dank. The type of weed that you want is dank. If it ain't dank, then you take it back. Don't give me that dry ass shit. Well, dank memes means like they're kind of playing off what dank means to weed rather than anything else. So when you say dank memes, you're kind of saying that the memes are like as good as like dank weed. So dank memes means a good thing. Do they have dank gummies? They do have dank gummies. They have dank gummies, drinks. They got your raw, like your flour, everything, your powder. People are doing a. They even, yo, what's that way where you kind of do it like the Joe Cane, where you kind of dab it on like that area of your hand, right above where your second joint to your thumb is, and then you sniff it. What's that called again when you do it with weed? Um, what's that called again? Somebody has to know. It's kind of like how you do it with the Joe Cane, but you do it with weed.
All right, let's get some weed.
Okay, that was like very impromptu. I'm gonna look it up, but there's people who snort the green these days, is all I'm saying. I mean, I guess you could pretty much do anything these days. All right, so he's talking about come walk with me to the library, I'll get a Slurkey and talk shit. I guess we'll watch this, and then we're gonna throttle down, okay? riding the tricycle from 30p to Buffalo PD. Wait a second. I guess, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. This one seems pretty good.
Don't put salt under your tongue unless you
Okay,
want to
give me a
gain 2
second
inches
here.
in 2 weeks like my
And stand these
61-year-old
commercials.
husband.
Damn it.
Don't put
Stop
salt
it.
under your tongue unless you want to gain 2 inches in 2 weeks like my 61-year-old husband.
I love it that she has to just drag her husband. He has to say his age. Really? Did you really got to do that?
All right.
Yeah, I remember now. It's called snuff. Like a lot of people have been snuffing weed or tobacco. So that's what you do. When you snuff weed, it means you kind of just take it up the nose. You will blow. Pretty much.
All right, kitties. Go to the fucking police station. Let's go to the fucking police station. It's not that far.
Well, good.
Oh my god. Oh, just had a little talk with my idiot therapist. Even my therapist said that I cannot get arrested if I go to this go to Catherine Parettas' grave. My therapist said you can't get arrested for that. The restraining order doesn't extend past death. So he said the only way you can get arrested is if it.
Are you serious? You're really gonna use that word? You show where the Negro punching me. See, this is why more black people are gonna be taking offense to this. Listen, DLF, we need to have a conversation at your use of specific words here.
It just so happens.
Plus, I thought you were black.
That Lauren Shrimper is at the grave as well at the time that I went. So I don't know.
Well, are you black all the time or are you black sometimes? Because Michael, if you really want to be part of the brothers, then it's a full-time gig. It ain't a part-time gig, okay? So are you down? Are you down with the nation or what? What did he say? He said,
I don't even know what cemetery.
Well, he's typed, I show where the Negro punching me is what he typed.
Would be buried at. Maybe I should, Mike, use the computer for good, not evil.
Yeah, you guys remember that lady that was like saying she was black and she would do her hair black, and then her parents came out and said no, she's like this fully white woman. You guys remember that? Who was that again?
And then as soon as we get out of the fucking police station, we can eat that
Yes,
pizza and get
Dolezal.
high.
Yes, Rachel Dolezal. I sometimes look up like, whatever happened to Rachel Dolezal? Like, Jesus, okay. I remember that.
See, this is where my therapy used to be.
Yeah, she is around.
It used to be.
You go past the bar called the Colored Musicians Club, then why don't you go in, my brother?
Over here. Let's see. They still have the sign up? Oh yeah, they do have the sign still up. Here's the area. Here, you want to see where I got punched out? Right there where it says Endeavor. You see the family doll hair? I was coming out of Endeavor over there. And I ended up getting punched out by a black guy.
You don't play jazz?
All right, so we got.
She wanted it, right?
We gotta go to this police station. We're gonna follow up with the dicks over at the police station. Follow up with the dicks over at the police station. And then after that, we're going to the library. And going to the library, gonna go and upload some of these videos. I don't know what I'm gonna do afterward. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave my bike downtown locked up somewhere. And then probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave my bike downtown. And then come and get it in the morning or something.
Oh shit. No, that's a really bad idea. Do not leave your bike downtown. Because you will want to come and get it in the morning. You will try to come and get it in the morning, but it won't be there in the morning. Well, at least not in 100% the way you left it.
I don't know. I do that shit sometimes.
How many times have your bike been stolen, DLF? Because doing that shit these days, like, you can't be leaving your bike in a downtown core and expect to get it back in the morning.
Sometimes I'll just be like, oh, I don't feel like taking the bike back, you know?
Yeah.
And I end up just like taking a bus back or something. Oh, stop. What's up, Archie Street? What's up, Archie Bunkers Street? That was the name of the street. It was called Archie Street. Archie Bunker Street. Hey, Monty, do you like Archie Bunker?
I do.
You like how he talks about the niggers and the wops and the Jews and the Hebes?
Why you always gotta like talk like this?
And he likes to talk about the Negroes. The Negroes with their Negroid features.
Yeah, you're kind of right. If it was like a bicycle rather than a tricycle, I could picture that being stolen, but it is a tricycle after all.
Let me show you its features. Oh. Let me show you its features. Remember that guy from, what's his name, like Jorg Sprav or something? he has this YouTube. He's this YouTube guy from Germany. And he like makes like crossbows and shit and like slingshots. And then he's like when he's making these crossbows and shit, he's like here's a crossbow. Let me show you its features. So
yeah, like Archie Bunker, All in the Family, and when it got renamed, then it got renamed to wasn't it first called All in the Family? Then it got its spin-off called Archie Bunker's Place, right? But you know what other family member had kept on being shown as a fool, which I kind of didn't like. Love and Marriage with Al Bundy.
So we gotta go into those buildings over there. We gotta go with the
Married with Children.
Downtown.
Why do I say Love and Marriage? It wasn't Love and Marriage. It was Married with Children. I used to watch that a lot. I can't believe it was from 87 to 97. Holy crap. But yeah, the whole
Buffalo. You know what's funny when
I think it was part of the times, right? I think there might be some truth to this.
I went to Cleveland. There was actually
Neurologists are stunned.
Uh-oh.
They've confirmed that ear ringing is shrinking your brain.
Actually a part of Cleveland that I was in where it looked just like this. Like you know how like when you're in Buffalo, you come up Clinton or you come up Genesee or William or whatever the hell else, Sycamore, all those streets. And you could see downtown. You could see downtown from a distance. There's parts in Cleveland where it's like that.
You know what? DLF, did you ever watch that stream where I played music where you think this is what you sound like versus what you actually sound like? You sound like you're trying to do. It sounds like there's a lot of like static with you doing screamo whenever you do rock. That's what it sounds like. Did you ever apologize to Josie about the stuff you said about her now that she's a successful, YouTuber making 6 figures a year? Because you were a hater.
Mark Street. Still going.
New rock opera.
We're gonna cut through here.
I think the best song you ever did was that Food Smuggler song. All right, is there anything to this whole thing, or should I just get into the police report? Who wants to watch
back through the fruit?
If you wanna watch all of this, then please tell me. Put a yay or yes in the chat. If no, then put a no or an A, and then we can go to the police reports.
Well, but not all the way through the fruit belt. We just gotta make it to... Oh boy.
Let's do the reports. I was thinking that. All right, let me try and go forward, and then let's see where he ends up. And then after that, we're gonna head straight to the reports, okay?
Police station right there. Block not do.
I said do not block, okay? Do not block. DLF is now DLF Yoda. Block, not do. Okay. Okay, DLF at large. Sicko, you're gonna go to AP's graveside, you sicko.
See where I can put this.
Review the original Food Smuggler. Grandmaster TT found the original from high school. Yeah, I remember that. I did a stream like 2 years ago of all your songs and whatnot. My ears was bleeding at the end of it.
Oh my god. We're at the police station. I gotta turn this off when I get in there.
I love that he's wearing camo. You know he means business when he's got them camo shorts on. Yeah, it's Food Smuggler. So Grandmaster TD archiving channel has archived the original. Oh, the one I reviewed was the recorded version. Gotcha. So there's the original. Okay, we'll take a look at that the next stream. Thanks for the clarification, DLF.
Piece of shit. All right. There. All right, we gotta go in the police station. They're not gonna let us record in there, so
No,
I gotta turn this off. And then afterward, we're going to the library, which is right down the street, down that way. Okay, we're gonna go and upload this.
All right, people. So you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna get into what he sent me. So we're gonna get into the police report stuff right now, and finish this bad boy up. Should I guess I'll download it, and then from the JPEG we'll view it that way. Yeah, and let me full screen this bad boy. All right, give me a second, people. Give me a second. I'm okay. So what is this? All right, so occurrence date and time, the 24th of October, 12:57. Type of premises, multiple dwelling, okay, in the B district. So, okay, reporting is Aldinger, Supervisor Addison. Investigation is pending. So what did you say? Okay, so we got MommaScrunch, born in 1962. Is a 61-year-old female. I didn't even put her phone number. Aggravated harassment in the second degree, communicate threat, phone, computer, mail. So victim states, suspect has been making threats via text messages that are causing victim to fear for his safety. Victim states his mother has his laptop as collateral for personal loan and is threatening to blow up the laptop. Domestic incident report completed. Oh boy, did you seriously put this in? And you, wait a second. Did we miss anything? No, we didn't. We didn't miss anything. You printed this out on the 14th of November. I guess you went online and printed this out. Okay, so this is the reason why MommaScrunch is now on your ass, because you complained about her. So now she's gonna complain about you. All right, let's go to the original. Okay. Here's the threatening messages from MommaScrunch. The alleged threatening messages from MommaScrunch. So which one is it where she's like, oh, she's gonna blow your shit up? Damn it. This is the reason why I can't even get monetized because of this. All right, give me a second here, people. I'm trying to get organized. Okay. Let me do this one. All right, let me do this one. So this is the one he's talking about, which kind of makes it a bit credible. So I love that it says mom instead of like MommaMcVeigh. So it goes, DLF is like, and what help do I need? MommaMcVeigh goes, intensive mental health. You're fucked. I will block you and you will never hear from me again. I will not have you fuck me over. MommaScrunch continues, I'll blow up your computer in front of your house and I'll eat your debt. Just pay me my money. Or did you rob me on purpose? DLF goes, so basically, you're saying you're scared of me going to the psych ward because you don't want me telling doctors about me and Mark's little secret. MommaScrunch goes, how when you're in jail? DLF goes, I'm not in jail. I said I was going to the psych ward, not jail. All right. So let me go to the other one. It continues the conversation. Still love that it says mom here. DLF goes, COVID screwed everything up because now everyone is offering sign-on bonuses and I can't turn that down. MommaScrunch goes, so under what reason are you admitting yourself? DLF goes, Amazon is an evil company. They are the reason COVID happened. DLF continues, to tell more doctors about Dad and Mark. MommaScrunch goes, why are you starting trouble? This will only end bad for you. MommaScrunch continues, your father is very ill. We don't need your shit. DLF goes, how is he sick? MommaScrunch goes, read my Facebook. He's at Roswell right now. DLF goes, then stop me from getting the help I need. MommaScrunch goes, you need help, but not the kind you're looking for. And that's it. That's the only ones he sent me. The family secrets that Uncle Marcus deal. Okay. I can't even exclude this. I mean, DLF, you want to get checked? Oh boy. Okay. So that is it, people. We've been here almost 2 hours. This is why MommaScrunch got them laws on her, threatening to blow up Dragon Lord's computer in front of his house, and she's gonna eat that debt. You heard it. You heard it from me. It's right there, right in front of his house. She's gonna blow it up. Yikes. All right. You wouldn't be surprised that your Uncle Mark's your actual real father? Okay, that's a whole nother conversation we got to do on another time. All right, people, I'm out of here. I'll be back. Catch me catch me around. I'll be scheduling some stuff. I gotta schedule something for like Tuesday or Thursday for some more DLF stuff. So catch me then. Other than that, I am out of here. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there. Peace and